Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today will be the reading for the 10th and the 11th of August 2022. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to help the channel grow. If you're already here and want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Okay, so the moon is now out of Sagittarius, so people would feel less pressures when it comes to sentimental life, and that oversensitivities will be over, and also Venus is about to enter Leo, so there will be a good chance that you will feel much brighter in your mood. Even if you're not looking for a relationship, that's fine. It's totally your choice. But for some people, there will be a good chances that you make new friends, new contacts, new opportunities, especially when it comes to your sentimental life. Now, hopefully, that if you have done all the work and managed to partly awake yourself, then keep doing it and keep manifesting to call in your soulmate, because this is actually one of very good time. Obviously, when you enjoy yourself, you will be able to shine that energy within your soul, and people will be attracted to you. And also there will be a lot of closures when it comes to the old contacts that you were confused will come to the surface, because remember that Neptune actually still retrograding, and it's trying to give you the sense of things, so you can make sense things, because this is part of the blessings that trying to help people to get awakened. So don't give up, keep going. And now let's go to the cards and see what we have for the next 2 days. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the Oracle card first. I will use the Unicorn Oracles to see what is the fortunes of the 10 and the 11. Okay, so first card we have is the Cosmic Diamonds. Spread hope and joy, illuminate the world. See, this card actually came out last time too. I think this is actually the repeating energies that we try into, how I say, because like see the Lion's Gate portal is a day that the sun is right in the middle of Leo on the zodiac wheel, if you imagine that way. So we comes to the peak, but we're waiting for Venus to come in to get that boost of like feeling the love within ourselves to spread out. And if anyone can do that in that resonate with that energy, that means that you're going to the right track. And if you still struggle with things, then it's really advised that you need to make sense of why you still feeling that suppressed feelings, that's frustrations. Obviously that things designed for the purpose, and everything will be designed in a way that you will get other things to compensate you. So if you want to see that things, the compensations, the karmic compensations to the hard work and the challenges and the suffering that you went through, the only way is you have to trust and make sense of things to allow things to come in. Because when you gain the clarity of why you had to go through something, you will see why there are things waiting for you. That's the logic of it, right? So that's why I keep saying the mind power is very important. You have to trust and you have to stay positive. I know it's difficult when the energy is kind of like swinging, especially when the moon were in Sagittarius. People just didn't realize that. That's why sometimes we go moody and we kind of like uh, being a little bit negative on things. And that's actually the challenge, to see if you have learned things. To me, the logic is, doesn't matter if it's positive or negative, but we have to train ourselves in a way that we can't go down to the self-destruction, because that's why the universe trying to teach us how to stay in balance. Don't let the shadow and the bad influences energies from people to drag you down, or the situations, your environment to drag you down. So that is a very big challenge for almost everyone, because everyone had to go through this, not just Sagittarius. So remember that. Okay, so the second card, let's see what we have. The second card we have is I am present, 4-4. Oh wow. I am present, expand your stellar gateway, I am that I am. This card is saying that if you really done the work, then you will gain all the understanding, the wisdom why you should be happy even when we don't have much. Because happiness actually created from inside out rather than by the materials and the environment. So to that logic, obviously, that if people still depends on the material world, that means that you have a lot that you haven't passed, all the lessons and challenges. So that's the meaning of it. And also, 4-4 is the time that you're gonna rise. It's the time that you're gonna meet your soulmate. If you're not looking for your soulmate, that's fine, because it's the free will that you're totally entitled to do whatever you want. But the main point is you need to figure out how to be happy with yourself, or even with the very unfortunate situations. Let me make this example. I was watching Netflix a while back, and there's an episode, a series called The Queer Eyes. So there are 5 gay guys going around America, and even to Japan and Germany, to kind of like to spread love to people. To change the way they dress, the way they are running the house, the cooking skills. It's like very good ideas, right? So one guy in America, and this guy is a black guy, and he used to be a thug, on the street, and he got shot in the past and paralyzed. But thanks to that, he realized that it changed his life. It actually saved his life. So he went to the gym and become a gymnastic, and he won a lot of medals, and he got a daughter. And when the guy who shot him out of the prison, he actually went to say thank you to the guy, that guy actually changed his life. So you see, when people actually in that so unfortunate situation, but they actually can see the light. Now that's why they've been compensated with happiness, and then they got the 5 gay guys to came to his house and change everything, like make over the whole house with access for disabled people and things like that. That's what I say. Positivity is very powerful, and people need to learn that. There's a lot of lessons and mirrors around us that we can learn from. Okay, now let's go with one card from the Black Mirror to see what we need to watch out for. Addicted, 11. Now, addicted is about how I say you actually allow yourself to dependent on something. It's not necessarily drugs. It can be anything. Sometimes you just addicted to the old way when you lived that lifestyle in the old cycle. Anything that people dependent on is the sign of addiction, right? So this card saying that it's time to change. Drastic changes are required for the new cycle to shape up for you, for the blessings to come in and to shape up for you. And the only way is it's time for people to revise. Of course, some people already done it and start to receive the blessings, meeting new people, new opportunities. The heart chakra was being opened, but some people still struggle and trying to make sense, and still a little bit kind of like negative on other, because it reflects your energy. When you being negative on other people and your environment, it's reflected that you were not yet happy with yourself. So we really need to sit down and think why, because that's the only way that will help you to receive the new strength, the new, because see, when you can cleanse out all the negativities, you will be blessed a lot of blessings, what you don't even believe now. But that's why we will have people to set an example. And when you see it, you will know what to do. So be patient with yourself and be gentle and loving yourself. Working on, healing yourself, your shadows, you will get there, right? I promise you that. Okay, so now let's see with the love things going on. Next 2 days, I'm not quite expecting things to happen right away, but there will be the boost, at least to your mood, your inner mood, right? It's like the release of your suffocation. Stay optimistic about your love life. This is what I'm saying. I don't even, before I open the card, I just got that sense coming right away. Positive thinking, fate will bring you romance. If you don't believe me, I don't think there will be any other tarot readers out there gonna show you the right way toward happiness and abundance for the new cycle. That's all I can say now. Think about this card. It's a summary of all these 3 cards together. How amazing it is. Okay, so now let's go to the tarot to see what we have with the tarot. Stay positive and trust. I keep saying that. Okay, so now let's see the tarot what we have. I think this will be the one, right? The Ace of Pentacles, how amazing. The Ace of Pentacles is, the new beginning, the new opportunity, the new gateway. Think about that, expand your stellar gateway. The gateway is right in front ahead of you. And you don't want to miss this, because if you miss, set up the new foundations, it's like to reform yourself, to reform your environment, your situations. How can you can see the new missions for you? How can you see the new opportunities that coming to you? Because it waits for you to transform from inside out, right? Okay, so, but I have a good faith, even people can be negative for now, but I have the faith in people. So that's why we will be working with each other patiently until one by one. It's like you are in the queue to receive the blessings one by one. So it will be, like from the highest rank to the very, very lowest. So everyone will receive it. Trust me, right? You won't miss it, but you have to stay positive to not slow down the process. Okay, so the second card, let's see what we have. The Nine of Wands. Wow, it's definitely for some people, you're gonna receive love. There's someone's very, how I say, energetic, very enthusiastic coming your way. By the time you unlock the gate, the gate of blessings for yourself, you will see, you will meet this person. So the awakening process is going on. Now, based on this energy, I think there will be the next second turn of awakening for some people. So because remember, we take turns, right? So the second one is coming very soon. So I will need to check the energies of the sky to see when roughly will be the second one. But I hope it will be sometime between September and November. So roughly 2 months after August. But to know more precisely, I will have to figure out the magician. The magician is yourself. So that means that you will be supported and helped and blessed. So new blessings are on your way. So this is like, if we think about the reading of the shower of blessings, that was the first shower of blessing. Now the magician comes out here. It tells me that the second shower of blessings coming again. And we will need to follow these energies closely, so we know when to utilize something. That is the power of wisdom, okay? Now let's see the challenge. What is the challenge for people? So it looks like the heart chakra is being open again for people to heal. The challenge is the 7 ones. You know, this is exactly what we're talking about, because some people cannot stay optimistic. The 7 one is about your ego. So this is another shadow work that people have to think of, and the ego starting from the addiction. So you let yourself to get dependent on the unhealthy habits that you created through the year. It's just because you had to be strong and cope with things in a way that reluctantly. That's why it created the shadow about your ego without you knowing it. So now it's the time for us to heal. As long as you can work out this in your mind, notify it, and have the will to change it, you will receive a blessing, so you can open the gateway here. And then you will meet people. Okay, let's see what's coming toward you. What coming toward you is the King of Cups. What can I say? The King of Cups is the Knight of Wands. Someone is with the passion. Someone can be a fire sign or a water sign or air sign, because the King of Cups to me is also about wisdom. Someone very knowledgeable. So it can be a water sign, the air sign, and the fire sign. But I am more inclined about fire sign and air sign, because that's the two elements that you should go for. Don't go for water sign this time, because you tried that in the past and you already know the outcome of it, right? So if you really learn and trust, you will know what to do with this reading. This is actually very good reading for some people, because the second turns of showering comings for the people who's getting ready. Now let's clarify this. The Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. This is about you who staying true to yourself, the people that are getting the values and the trust that you believe in, the people that like so close or partly awakened. This is your energy, Queen of Pentacles. This is about you start to see things. You start to see how the new life play out, or as being formed right in front of your eyes. So this is really good. Now let's see the the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the Knight of Wands and the Kings of Wands actually the same. Justice. Wow. This is the karmic compensations that I was talking about. So justice gonna be implemented for people. The people who trust in the process, the people who stay true to their values and their a vision, you will receive justice. That is also means that things gonna be open up for you. So if you going through the tower moments and like the unfinished process, things will be done very soon. Hopefully, I've got the sense of maybe the end of this month, because the next shower gonna be around maybe the next 2 months, September to November. Remember, I don't know precisely yet, but we will find out when it will close to that. But prepare yourself, do the work. The keys here is to cleanse your soul. That's why I did that reading yesterday, but some people don't understand it yet. Now let's see the Magicians. The Magicians is you getting ready. And this is actually the blessings, the advice. Spirit trying to say get yourself ready, because you about to take action. Hierophant, you gonna step in the commitment for the second turn of awakened people. So you're going through partly of it now, but and then you will come to the point of you being fully awakened, and then you will see the commitments right around the corner, or you already right in front of you already. The closer you get to the awakening time point, the closer you get to the gatekeeper. Remember, the gatekeeper who wait for you, they always there. You will meet them. Okay, now let's see the challenge. The challenge is the Seven of Wands. It's a Page of Wands. The challenge is how you can see these shadows that you still are bearing, you still carrying, because you now getting ready. The Page of Wands say, watch out to your shadow. Sorry guys. This is like the final battle within you, between the light and the dark. So you're going through to the very final battle. So please think about that and work on the healing. Notify anything that's still trying to hold you back and makes you, feel negative. Then you will understand and figure out how to work on it. It's very simple. If you incline to the light, if you choose the light, you will see everything easily, because the blessing is going on for you to try to help you to complete everything, to receive the new life. Now, the King of Cups. Let's see what the King of Cups, because the King of Cups, we have the information here about the justice coming to, and someone who's really passionate about you, someone who's really keen on you, someone even understand you, someone actually can see what you've been through. Okay, so the King of Cups, let's see what we have. The King of Cups is clarified by the Moon. The King of Cups is the Moon is indicate that this person is spiritually connected to you, but they kind of like notifying you now. But because you are still struggle with your shadow, you still not quite 100% sure about yourself. That's why they confuse too with the Moon here. So two of you actually feels like going from two ends of the rope, trying to get to the middle where both of you will be awakened together. So this person is, it still requires sometimes for them to gain the clarity about you, to see if you really is the one for them, is you are really the soulmate. So that's the meaning of it. Or another word, if you really keen on them or sure about them. Okay, so before we go, let's try with one card, yes and no questions, to see if we get any more information from Spirit. So if you don't have the question yet, please pause the video. And sometimes we get yes and no, sometimes we don't. So let's see what we have. Okay, so let's pick this card. Ask for help from others. Wow. Ask for help from others here is simply by listening to advices, rather than you have to go and ask for anyone. Listening to kind of like information provided to you. The universe will arrange in a way that they will allow you to get or guided to the information you need. So if you think out of the box, not just by, if you have someone that good for advices like me, for example, you are welcome. That is very good. Why not? But if you not yet have anyone like like that, well, use any information that being sent your way, because that is also by us. Because when you ask for help, for information, what you receive information, right? But when you already given information, you don't need to ask. Your task, your job is to make sense of it, to see what information will be serving you, because I am pretty sure with you, all of us will be given the sufficient information. And then the rest we will have to figure out by thinking out of the box, out of the norm, the traditional norm, because we stuck in the past for not opening our eyes. And if you want to open your eyes fully, you have to be awakened. That is the process of it, and we don't have any other ways around. So if you lazy, you don't do the work, you will never get the right informations and the right path. But if As long as you work on it, you don't really need to be successful 100%. But as long as you have the will to work on it, I'm sure with you that there will be things open for you. Okay, guys, so this is all I've got for the 10 and the 11 August. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel to have it grow. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I see you next one. Bye bye.